Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard reading is another one of this energy check. It's more about how does this person feels towards you. Okay, how do they feel? It's a she or a he, whichever orientation, sexuality you identify yourself as or you feel you are, etc. Okay, so you have 6 piles. You have Fountain Tarot pile 1. You have Millennium Thoth pile 2. You have Rider Deck pile 3. Vice Versa pile 4. Sexual Magic Tarot pile 5. And Golden Universal Tarot pile 6. Okay, so if you need objects, just visualize. You can imagine. Pile 1, it's more like a fountain, or you can imagine a glass of water. Okay, so it's a glass of water technically. Millennium Thoth, you have the High Priestess. You also have an arch and a bow, so it could also be the Sagittarius sign. Okay, even though High Priestess means the moon or a Cancer, but it's overall the moon. It is, you can look at it in the form of Sagittarius sign, or it's an archer. Okay, so it's archer, arching, bows, archery, anything that has to do with that. Be it the Sagittarius sign, there's horses included in there, or it's like a half human, half a centaur or something. You can just that object, the image of a centaur or an archer or a bow. Okay. You have the Rider Tarot, you have the Magician, so an object would be a coin for me, okay? It's a coin, okay? Technically you flip the coin kind of thing. Then vice versa, you have the Queen of Cups here. So I'm gonna say water signs, perhaps. It could be like the sign of water, okay? So the water sign, technically. Okay, then you have Sexual Magic Tarot. Here we have seduction. So number 3. Okay, so you have seduction, but it's number 3 here. Okay, so it's the only one with a number. Okay, it's number 3, even though it's number 5, the pile number 5, but number 3 is the object technically. Okay, 3 is the object. Number 3 is the object if you need it. And then you have the final one, which is pile number 6. You have the Empress, so a basket of fruits. Okay, so pile 1, it's more a fountain. We said the image of a fountain, if I'm not mistaken. Then pile 2 is more archery, Sagittarius. Pile 3 is the coin. Pile 4 is a water sign. Pile 5 is number 3. And pile number 6 is, what did I say? A basket of fruits. Okay, so choose with your intuition. You can definitely go directly to the timestamps. I'm still promoting this if ever my channel hits 6,300 subscribers. Okay, so if you're not a subscriber, you wish to participate, I'm offering 22 lucky people, subscribers, obviously 22 free private readings. Okay, so if you want to participate and you're not subscribed yet to my channel, you can definitely go ahead and do so. If you don't wish to be, it's still okay, I don't mind. I'd rather gain loyal subscribers with good energy, obviously. Okay, so if you're more abusive, if you're more harmful as a person, definitely please get out of my channel. Okay, I respect you definitely, but I don't accept negativity. Okay, I don't accept negative. I accept you the way you are, but if you're gonna harm me and you're not gonna accept me the way I am, and you're gonna like propagate negative, violent and harmful energy, please get out of here. Okay, by all means. And may you stay safe, and may you have clarity bestowed before you, and some kind of energy of grace. Okay, may God and you know, energies outside help you, you know, technically. Okay, it's just like an FYI, because I had a very negative energy somehow, somewhere that said, hi, I'm here, you know, it's like that. So for some of you, it's more, you know, good energy, please. Okay, like good energy. Okay, or harmonious energy. I accept you still. It's just that, like, please leave me alone, you know, like that. If you're attracting that kind of energy, then for sure, like, just know that those who are good or do good does not mean that they don't have the power to be destructive themselves. But then again, I'm hopefully, you know, manifesting that this channel stays at least harmonious. Okay, so there's already a lot of destruction and negativity outside, you know, outside of this channel. So I hope to keep this clean and, you know, harmonious, favorable for any type of growth, not destruction. Okay, so that being said, okay, we're gonna start. If you wanna like, dislike, comment down below, positive or reinforcement. You can say negative stuff, but not harmful and violent, because I will report them. I will do so. It's not harassment. I don't look at it in the form of harassment. I just kind of like understand the person's psychology a bit. But, you know, people like that, you need to a bit, like, you need real help, okay? So it's more like you understand, you know, it's just sometimes many people don't have the necessary needs to kind of get it helped. So I will I report, but then again, it's not in the form of a punishment. It's just in the form of, you know, taking a situation out of my hands, because I need to be inclusive, want or not. I need to integrate everything. But then again, sometimes it's my creation, so I need to create the boundary with my creation. Okay, so be it you're positive or negative, you say in good comments or bad comments, I decide what I want to do with them. You decide what you want to do with me, obviously, of course. But then again, this channel, you know, it's just a channel, okay? I'm just a person. I'm a human being. I respect you. You have your own decisions. You have your own mental state, be it it's healthy or not. Be it you need the help, you need the reinforcements. I pray and I genuinely wish, consciously, that you will get the help you need, okay? In divine timing, but then again, it's a manifestation. So overall, it's like that, okay? So that being said, and I kind of released the energy out there, okay? We're gonna start the readings. So pile 1 is Fountain Tarot, whoever chose this, or the object I stated in the initial introduction. Let us see how your person is doing in this time connected to you, how they're feeling, what vibe they are, what do they want to say to you, what has happened between you and this person. So I will go ahead and tell you what has happened with this person, or overall what has happened. So you have loving yourself. So this one, there's no real interaction that happened. You were more in a vibe of feeling in your glory, feeling good about yourself. You know, many people complimenting you about your looks, about your new body that you worked hard on, or about the makeup, because sometimes, you know, if you're a woman here and you change the way you put your makeup, or you used to not put makeup, now you put makeup, or you went through a glow up session, something of the sort, or you worked out and now you're kind of like taking good care of yourself, you're eating healthy and stuff like that. Male or female, okay? It's more you and your glory. So I did not perhaps interact with you, but I saw you be confident, perhaps loving yourself, taking care of yourself. Perhaps I saw you in a shop where you were shopping, you were wearing dresses and you had like somebody was kind of like assisting you. So for some of you, it's what happened here is that I saw you while you were shopping. Be it people complimented you, it's the first initial energy I mentioned, but I did not interact with you, but I saw you glow up. Be it I saw you when you were shopping, okay? Male or female. So what vibe I was in, there's an element of truth. So in some way, there is it's a very sexy card. It's one that I wish to, you know, manifest in my life. But a truth like this. But in some way, how does this person felt when they saw you at that time? There's an element of I wanted to know what the truth was. But you're more alone in this dynamic. The vibe they went in is trust. So they had trust, they had faith. There's a heartbeat here, but then again, I don't know. So messages this person wishes to tell you. So you have, when you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. I don't know if you guys did touch each other. We'll see. Then you have, when I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. Okay. And then you have, I'm in love with you. Okay, this is, I was gonna say hilarious. It's nothing is hilarious, but the vibe is like that a bit in my headspace. I don't know why. Then we have kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay. Then we have, what are other things? I cry at night. Then we have, I see you when I close my eyes. For some part, I feel like this is a woman, okay? Like, I don't think guys would cry at night unless they're really frustrated or they're really depressed and they're the very emotional type of guy, then perhaps they'll cry, okay? Or a guy would cry, I find, when they're really, really frustrated, okay? And they feel hopeless even if they put the effort. But if this is more about love, I feel like females would act this way more, okay? So logically speaking, I feel like this one, it's more a woman who's kind of looking at you. It could be a guy too, but I doubt a guy would cry at night, okay? I doubt it. A guy would be more action oriented, okay? And a guy will not be very like emotional. Technically, they're more action oriented, so they're more destructive by nature. If it's more emotional, then it's a female. So I could be talking to guys out there, and this is a female who's kind of like observing you and, you know, like seeing you love yourself, and what is their intention while they're observing you or when they're looking at you or where they saw you technically is that they wanted to know what the truth was technically. Where does your heart lie? Perhaps. Could be. With trust, it's more like I had faith when I saw you. So it's more like I knew that I was gonna see you. I kind of like tap into like trust within myself when I see you. So I trust myself somehow. It's just that there's a nostalgic side to this woman or man, and I see you when I close my eyes. So I kind of like you quite a lot, okay? And I'm in love with you technically, and this is overall from females, they would say these kind of stuff. So when I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. I could be very clumsy when you're there. And when you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. So perhaps you did touch me, as you might not have. But just the spirit thought of you approaching me or you interacting with me does make me a bit like nervous, technically. But in a good way, I guess. Okay. And kisses. So unconditionally loving. Now, kisses could be you kiss people that you love, okay? Be it it's children that you love, be it it's your mother, your father, your siblings. It's a way of showing unconditional love. It does not necessarily need to be, you know, like make out and stuff like that. But giving and receiving affection and falling in love. So perhaps you do have a woman overall who has fallen in love with you, but they want to know where your I was gonna say your dick belongs to. No offense, guys. No offense. I'm sorry. It's just that, you know, like, for me at this point, it's like, man, and, you know, like, reality about masculinity, it's not mushy at all, okay? So men could seek for connectivity, but, you know, only with women that they can have that vulnerability. But in general, They will not be mushy like this. So overall, you could be a man for another man as you could be a man for a woman here, okay? You have a woman who is crying at night because she doesn't know where your dip belongs to, okay? So if she doesn't know if you're the loyal type, if you do see them, if you do love them, etc., okay? They only saw you loving yourself, okay? So it's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? So whoever this woman or man is, okay? If I'm a man, just know that I'm pretty emotional. I could definitely be gay here. Gay or feminine, okay? Like, I could definitely be more feminine. You could be a woman in masculine energy, so you're more the tough, tomboyish type of female or something of the sort, okay? And I cry at night because I'm frustrated with my emotions that are not reciprocated, perhaps, as they might be. Okay, I'm gonna create the Celtic spread. I need to know if you guys are in a relationship or not. Now, this one, I feel like it's one-sided. Overall, why would I cry? Okay, if it's not one-sided, if it were not one-sided. So, how do I feel towards you? Have the Two of Cups in reverse. Like, I do want to be with you, but then again, you need to be willing to be in a relationship with me. Okay, yeah, definitely. This one, yeah, you have the Knight of Wands, which is my challenge connected to you, because you might kind of just play around with me and not really work hard, or wish to gamble this situation, or, you know, like, play with me, or... like, your intentions are not clear, so in some way I'm just kind of looking at you and observing you, and I'm crying at night because I see you when I close my eyes, technically, because I'm in love with you, technically. And with the Chariot as the reason why it's that way. Because I feel the love, perhaps. I feel the love in your eyes, could be. But then again, you might be a very loving type of man, you know, like you show this love to every woman out there, or man out there, you know, it's... some people sometimes, you know, they fall in love without you wanting them to love you, technically. And then King of Swords as the middle section. And then in the near future, you have the Queen of Swords. Okay. How do they feel towards you? Wow, okay. I'm sorry. I'm listening to music I like a lot. My parents are listening to it, which is interesting. And this... okay, so I channel the violin, okay? Like a violin and Yanni, okay? So it's overall I'm listening to it because I wasn't sure if it was that or not, but it's prelude. Music is prelude. It's accompanied with a Armenian instrument called the duk. You know, if you want to watch, you can go on YouTube and write Yanni and prelude in and listen to the music. That's what I'm hearing right now, and it's an amazing music. So perhaps how I feel towards you is that you... it's gorgeous, but I don't know. Okay, we'll just release the energy here, because you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but with the music there, it's sharp, okay? The music is intense and you feel it. So this person feels like that, okay? Okay. It's gorgeous, okay? Like, I'm hearing it, but, like, I need to channel this for you, so I need to be in this energy, I guess. It's... listen to the music, okay? It's called Prelude, Yanni, Y-A-N-I-E, and it's a violin. It's an Armenian violinist. He's very famous. Yanni is famous also. And there's a gentleman, Gustav... I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but he plays the duduk, okay? And just listen to it and close your eyes. Technically, it's how she feels, how he feels towards you. So it cannot be described technically, not that much, but there's the sound awareness and clarity about their feelings. So I cry at night because the music makes you cry. It's like if you felt like you listen to it from a heart space, like there's tears that come from your eyes, okay? Like it's natural, and they can close their eyes and they can feel that love towards you, and it is expressed like that. They want to give and receive the affection, but only if you were to, interact in that way with them. This one here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is an energy of, they need to. Why are we listening? Okay. And nostalgia. So, okay. This one, I might know you growing up, or I did, like, you were part of my childhood memories, okay? Or I grew up with you and you grew up with me. Technically, we might not have been friends, okay? But, like, I know you somehow. That's where the nostalgia is. Perhaps that's where the wishing to have a connection with you but then not having it. Perhaps they know they want to, or they feel the connection, or they trust in the situation overall. Why do they trust in the situation? Because they feel it. When they look in your eyes, technically, perhaps it is meant to be, you'll know, okay? It's only you will know, technically, but it's through the eyes. Like, when you guys look into each other's eyes, there's something you feel inside. In that stillness, I feel, okay, we'll go with myself, but then again, you'll know if you feel that way with them. It's like I'm kind of in a still dynamic within myself because I'm trying to be in my power and still love you. It's like that. That's why I keep the distance, because I'm still in that element of power and love towards you. And my challenge is more like, are you going to work hard on, seducing me? Are you going to work hard at being playful and breaking the ice with me, perhaps? And how I felt in the past connected to you was that I was more hopeful at this. I felt hopeful. You didn't see it. Or I wish to have hope here in this situation. In the present moment with the King of Swords, it's more like how I'm approaching you, how I'm feeling, technically. It's more, even if I'm a woman, here, I'm definitely, like, I'm not acting on it. I'm more strategically observing what you're doing. It's like an eagle's energy, okay? Like, the eagle will look from above. It's a hunter, definitely, but here it's just observing. That's even though eagle hunts, this one, it's observing more than it's hunting. But the King of Swords energy towards you. So how am I feeling? I'm just looking what you're doing. I cry at night because I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna come towards you. If I'm a female here, I don't wish to be a laughing stock. Like, when you like someone or when you feel something and it's not reciprocated, or you feel it's reciprocated but the other person is not really working hard on breaking the ice, etc. Like, a female will not, a more traditional female will not necessarily flirt with you. I don't flirt technically. If I'm more mature, technically, this one it's more mature energy. I have more power and I'm kind of like balancing it with love. I'm loving you but with power. So in some way I know I'm powerful and I know I can be loving, but only to those who deserve my love, only to those who are eager to, approach me and break the ice with me and play with me, technically. So that play with me in the form of breaking the ice. Playfulness helps a lot, but with, getting to know someone, it's the easiest way. It's the most naturalist way to interact with someone else. Play with them, but not in a laughing stock way, you know, like it's not, I'm not saying play with the person's emotions. I'm saying like if you are interested in them, they want to know the truth by observing you. So this one, I observed you more. I wanted to know what kind of interest you have towards me, if we did have eye contact, and if there was some kind of behavior. But then again, this one's more in love with you. They feel the love with you, and their challenge is to kind of like work harder on, you know, being more playful with you perhaps, but not be played at, you know, like if I'm a female here, I want to be playful with you so that I can get to know you better technically, and I want to work hard on manipulating it or working, putting the effort technically, but in a more strategic and like mindful way. Okay, it's not for joke's sake. This one, I'm not gonna sleep with you technically. This is more like like even if I were to sleep with you, I would make love to you technically. It's like that. That's the dynamic here. Okay, and if this is more like an earth sign, they're the type that's more grounded. Okay, so they're more the type that would like to, you know, see result in the relationship. So I'm not the type, like, I know Tauruses and Virgos and you know, Capricorn varies from what kind of distractions they have, but they're more serious. But I can't talk for everyone because like females, they're perhaps more serious. Female Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos have a tendency to be in a relationship, seek to be married or something of the sort, you know, found a family, work for the nest kind of thing. But if I'm more like a man, I could be different. So I'm talking to men here overall. I'm sorry, females, like you can definitely try and choose another pile, but this is overall for guys out there. This is more like I'm a female and I cry at night because I'm in love with a man, technically, but I don't know where my truth is. And I want to be in a serious relationship. I want to break the ice in a playful manner and get to know the person I'm in love with. But then again, I'm afraid also of being played, kind of thing. Because I want to know what the truth is, you know. Where does this guy's dick, you know, when it belongs here? But then again, a guy's dick never, you know, belongs to anyone. It's just, you know, the man will decide if he can control himself. And I mean, a true man who has power knows how to control themselves. And a true woman who is powerful is authentic, technically. So, many ways of approaching those theories. They're real theories, but then again, you know, like a man will commit only if he has self-confidence, but self-control also. It's a true man, ladies. Okay, so I'm sorry again, I mentioned it. Like, you're a woman. For another woman, perhaps could be, like, the blockage here could also be that, you know, like, perhaps you like men, and I'm a woman here, could be. You'll know. Okay? That was actually not it, because I wanted to kind of, like, give you some kind of, you know, astrology slash, kind of reading. But you have first house, which is the self of your person. You have Libra, and you have Uranus, this one, or Neptune. Bear with me. Neptune. So mysticism, spirituality, escapism. And you have Libra. Self-body presence. How can you know this is the person? It's a woman or a man that is very spiritual. So on a physical level, you'll see that they have like spiritual things. Now, spiritual things could be Rudraksh. I'm wearing one here. Now, if it's not really deep, this one, it's more like I have a guru, guys, okay? So I can consider myself spiritual, so that's where I'm kind of like saying, because you have first house, which is more the presence, the self, but it's also how they look like on a physical level, okay? The energy here. How can you know if this is the woman or the man? Self, body, and presence. It could be a woman or a man that does yoga, okay? If it's not yoga, they wear like horoscope signs, they have tattoos of chakras. You see that they're wearing like there's like always a dot here. For some part it's more Indian energy I'm channeling, but it's like vibhuti in the, like an ash in this section. They have like these kind of beads on them. What else can I say? But spirituality is not just horoscope signs, but you can kind of look at tattoos or symbolisms of spirituality. Crosses, for some part cross could be spiritual, but then again it's not. It's more religion. Spirituality is more like universal, this one. And you have diplomatic, harmonious, and balanced. So they might also have like a tattoo with this symbol, perhaps, if you'll know, like it's a Libra symbol. So the person might have like a tattoo of a Libra. With Uranus, it's more mysticism, spirituality, and escapism. I am pretty spiritual because I do trust, and whoever this is, okay, like when they're approaching you, like they're not necessarily approaching you, they're reflecting on approaching you. That's how they're feeling, okay? Like I want to be diplomatic and harmonious and, you know, approach you in the form of partnership, but this one overall, the first house, is more how they present themselves. So if you were to look at me, you'll see that I'm more diplomatic, I'm more sociable. You'll see also that, you know, I'm more like I see people the way they are. I'm not gonna say simple-minded, but there's the vibe here. Because Neptune mysticism means like seeing things the way they are. Like an element of discernment that comes in head. There's an element of this person is able to kind of be different things. Okay, with Neptune, it's more I am able to be different things. I can be like a shapeshifter. I really challenged Kim Kardashian. There was like a short video I saw on YouTube about her, like with Marilyn Monroe's like iconic dress, and like her body fit the dress, you know, and she kind of made a replica of the same dress. I know I'm talking a lot, but this is the dynamic here. It's shapeshifter energy a bit. It's like a person that can embody different things. It's a person that's like, when you look at them, okay, you might feel like their face has the tendency to change. There's like a spark to their face. It's like that. That's their presence. It's how the body is. The body can be many things. Like I could wear different types of styles, and you'll see that I'm able to embody different energies, but because I'm able to see things from different point of views. So sometimes I feel like I'm in the point of view of a child, so you'll see me wearing something more like bubbly and cutesy and youthful, and sometimes you'll see me kind of being in a vibe of, you know, a wiser person, so you'll see my dress type specific way, you know. My style can vary based on the mood of the day, but it's not even the mood of the day, it's more like my point of view of the day. So if I'm feeling more grimmer, I'll wear something grimmer. If I'm kind of like seeing that outside is grim, or it looks sinister, or the weather foggy and, you know, that kind of stuff, perhaps I might kind of wish to approach it from a different point of view. So I want to be more like happy, go jolly instead of feeling sinister, so I'll wear something based on that. So this one, I know the way I'm kind of channeling this is different, but That's how I'm approaching this energy, because Neptune is definitely more like a hangman dynamic. Because I am seeing things the way they are. Technically, I do see things the way they are. My comments are more simple, you know, it's very appropriate to the situation, because I'm more diplomatic, but I have like a way of lightening the situation, balancing the situation, you know, and balancing my style also and my personality on a physical way. Okay, so this is how the astrological chart was. Okay, 4 by 1. That's it. Okay, so hope it resonated. I don't know what you could do with that information, but it's just something I channeled. Okay, now pile 2, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to the reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see pile 2. How does this woman or man feels? How do they feel towards you? Okay, so I'm gonna start by creating the Celtic spread. Somehow I feel like there's an emergency here, so I like the Ace of Pentacles. I want to give you a try for sure. I want to invest in you as many times as I can. Okay, so there's like, it's that vibe. Okay, it's 100% that vibe. Ace of Pentacles. Let me just create the Celtic spread. But the Ace of Pentacles is how I feel. I want to give you a try. Okay, like right now I want to give you a try. 100%. And it's a heart's calling. My challenge is the 3 of Pentacles to definitely come ahead and, you know... Oh my god, what is this? In the initial phase, you have the Chariot card. In the middle section, you have the 7 of Wands with the Knight of Wands energy here. And in the near future, 7 of Cups. I'm lusting after you for sure. I want to have sex with you, this one. I'm saying it to you guys, okay? So this one, because Mars energy is intense here. I have number 7. There's no plan. Leo here. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the Cancer card. Then you have Mercury with Scorpio. Fudge. Okay, so, and you have the last card here, which is Leo again. So there's a lot of fire, and Mars is definitely the Tower. Okay, this card, when I have this, is destructive, but it's a lot of sexual desire. Okay, you know, men overall, the penetration element is a destructive kind of symbolism somehow. It's real like that, the energy. So it's what I picked up on also. So what have I done towards you? So you have the sweet taboo. So this one, there was sexual tension between you and me, and with what intention I was doing that, so that I can tempt you to want me. The vibe is anger. For sure there's anger here, because I want to sleep with you and have sex with you, but overall I want to do these things because I have the urge. I cannot necessarily, like, if I want to have sex with you, it's what I'm kind of like putting my mind on, technically. Okay, then we have Axe and Girl with a Snake. Okay, so you have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And then you have Girl with a Snake, empathy and narcissism, narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I don't like this vibe, because it's very masculine, and it wishes to use you like that a bit, unfortunately. Okay, and I have to let you go to find myself. It is dark without you. Okay, so this one is more masculine. Yeah, it's a masculine energy. You are all I've ever wanted. Perhaps I want you, but I'm angry that I don't have you, technically. And here, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, definitely fire sign here. There is Aries, there is Leo, and Sagittarius. This person might be one of those. They might be a fire sign 100%, okay? What else can we say here? Okay, so I don't trust easily, but with you I feel so safe and accepted. And then we have, even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you. So there is a fire sign that feels an intense urge to, you know, couple himself with you, okay? This is very sexual, I'm not gonna lie. How I feel towards you is that I wanna sleep with you. This one. I wanna sleep with you. Why? Because you feel like you are all I've ever wanted. But I have to let you go to find myself. So technically, it's more this vibe that he's like, I want to sleep with you, but I don't know if I want to stay with you. I'm lusting after. I want to get you in my bed, this one, and I want to give you as many tries as I can. Why? Because I have this urge. Okay, it's an urge. I need to have sex with you in this one. Okay, I want to have sex with you. I want to, like, have sex with you. This is so this is rated R perhaps, okay? Like, I had to give that warning, but it's because perhaps we broke up, as it might be that we're in separation. So it could be that we didn't really be in a relation. We were not in a relationship, but I'm in separation of you. I want to stop the pattern of the silent treatment that you're giving me, or I'm getting from you, and I don't want to be abandoned here. But then again, there's this element that, you know, like, perhaps sometimes you do understand me, sometimes you're selfish, and that's how I'm seeing you, okay? I'm seeing that sometimes you're charming me, sometimes you're kind of, you need my help, so you're bothering me, or sometimes you're putting boundaries. It's more like, perhaps your behavior was aloof with me, but, like, I feel a connection with you, okay? Like, I don't trust easily, technically, but with you, I feel so safe and accepted. So you do accept me for who I am, okay? And even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you. And I have to let you go to find myself, but this one, it's more, even if I were to sleep with you, even if you were to sleep with me, I don't know if I'll stay, this one. And you are all I've ever wanted, but this one, I might be more clouded with sexual desire, this one. I perhaps need to learn self-control so that I can be in a harmonious relationship with you. But there's a lot of Mars energy here, okay? Like, I have 3 of Pentacles. You have Mars in Capricorn here. In the middle, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I have this idea I wish to manifest. Why? Because I desire you. My challenge here is I need to definitely speak with you and collaborate with you. That's my only blockage. I just need to collaborate with you. I need to, you know, put the effort there fast. Okay? Violently a bit. It's a bit like that. In the past, connected to you, how I felt is I felt the love in a very powerful manner. And you were able to kind of make me feel emotions. Okay, if I'm a guy, usually I don't feel emotions unnecessarily, but which I was able to perhaps tap into my emotions and feel powerful in that. Perhaps that's how I felt towards you in the past. In the present moment with the 7 of Wands, I definitely wanna... I'm putting the action so that I can succeed. I can transform the situation. Okay? Like, I'm kind of... when I'm acting, you're seeing that I'm seducing you in a taboo way. Seeing that I'm kind of close enough. Like, I'm kind of creating sexual tension with you so that I can tempt you to want me. Okay? Like, I want to tempt you to want me. And I'm doing it. Legit, this one. With the Knight of Wands, it's definitely when I'm putting the actions, like I'm flirting with you, I'm teasing you, I'm like you feel the flow. This one it's flowy, it's intense. You feel the fire with me, but I'm angry because you're not sleeping with me. Technically, I want you to sleep with me. I have the idea of I want to sleep with you, but then again, with the Seven of Cups, it's Mercury with Scorpio, so I'm kind of like, I want to communicate to you that I want transformation in this situation. Like, okay, this one, you had the Six of Cups here, and you have the Sun with Scorpio. So overall, the Seven of Cups energy in reverse, I'm gonna read it in the way that I want to communicate to you that I wish to transform this into something more loving and, you know, established, this one. So I do, okay, 80% you have to know I lost you. Okay, this desire of me wanting to be in a relationship with you or have a, like, have sex. Okay, this 80% I want to have sex with you. Okay, but that's what drives me here. I want to sleep with you, but it's more like the 20% is I want to turn this into a relationship, but I want to sleep with you more. That's why I want to turn it into a relationship. Okay, this one, it's like that. Even though we are so different, I feel connected with you. So I feel the connection with you. I do feel it. I'm aware of it. Okay, and I don't trust easily, but with you I feel so safe and accepted. So I feel I can connect with you. I feel I can do it. And you have anger here, but it's also the same energy as this. Okay, you have the same energy as this. Okay, it's I'm angry because I'm sexually frustrated. It's the tension element in my headspace. You know, when a man, okay, I've heard that men, like, this is from a man, okay, it's my best friend's husband that explained this to me. He said when men are sexually excited, there's tension that is in the head. So when there's rubbing or, you know, like there's that element of penetration, it releases the tension in their headspace. So technically, the more powerful I am as a man, let's say, I have self-control over myself. So the tension element, I can control that by breathing, you know. But not every man has that self-control element of, you know, breathing. Now this one perhaps might have self-control that they're not sleeping with you, but they're they're sexually excited. This one more than love. I feel like this one is very sexually excited, that it wants to make it happen. Okay, so how I'm feeling is I'm giving you a try. I want to give you a try. I have the idea of wanting to give you a try. Why? Because I'm sexually attracted towards you, and my challenge is definitely to communicate that to you. Okay, like communicate that to you. Talk with you like that, because I feel like I can trust you. I feel like I feel emotions with you, and because you were able to make me feel emotions with you and make me trust you, you made me trust you technically, I'm definitely putting the action so I can transform the situation. Okay, and I'm you feel it, you see it in my behavior. I want to tempt you. You are tempted. You feel the energy. And with the Seven of Cups, it's more like I'm planning on like, once you date me, technically, you're gonna see that, like, I'm gonna communicate more about the element of wishing to transform this relationship. Okay? This is it. So I have to let you go to find myself, but then again, sometimes, okay, I have to let you go so that I can find myself. This one, I can, okay, this one, it's not I want to let you go. The energy is not that of a man who wants to let you go. This one, the energy is one of a man who's needing to take breaks from your presence. I don't know for what reason, but in my headspace, it's more like when there's tension and okay, this one sometimes when he's interacting with you, he's teasing you, and he respects you, he likes you, he feels safe with you, and he feels accepted. He doesn't want to ruin the situation with you. That's why he's letting you go, because he needs to relax himself a bit. He needs to release the sexual excitement in his body. It's like that. That's what. Okay, it took me a while, but I feel like this is the right way. Okay, so this is how they feel towards you now, technically. Okay, so this is how they feel. Okay, that was it. That was not it, actually. I wanted to kind of also give you astrology information about this person. So you have Leo, 11th house with Pluto. Yeah. Where did I put the book? Here. So 11th house is, bear with me. 11th house is collaboration, membership, network. Okay. I have Leo, and this is Pluto, I think. It's pretty much, no, it's not Pluto. It's not Pluto. I definitely think this is Pluto, unless we don't have. I think it's Pluto. Okay, so we're gonna say that this is Pluto. Pluto is intense, okay, guys? It's regeneration, rebirth, transformation.
Left side of the ball. Let's go.
And you have Leo. Okay. This one, how can I read this for you? So, I have an intense presence. We're going to go that way. Because Pluto is intense. And you have 11th house, which is more connection with other people. It's networking, membership. So, I could definitely be like you know those people that fangirl or fanboy because they're very obsessive about certain things. This person might be that way, or they have people that are obsessive with them. It's like that. This one, okay? But it is pretty obsessive. It's pretty intense as an energy. Like, if I'm a member of something, like I'm the intensive type of person, and I like to be recognized as the intensive, obsessive type. That's my signature, technically. I'm intense. I transform things. I need things to feel excited. I need things to feel like they're kind of like touching my core, this one. So it's a very intense person, this one. The way they interact, the way they network about themselves is that they're proud of who they are. They're proud about the fact that they're intimidating. They're intense. And they're not they don't trust people easily. Okay? But when you were able to make them feel certain things, that's where you kind of gain their adoration somehow. I am... This one, 80% is sexual energy, but because he's obsessed in some way. But why he became obsessed about you is because you made him feel powerful about the emotion. Like, it's like what triggered the sexual energy towards you is the fact that I was able to feel safe and accepted by you and trust you, because you're able to make me feel powerful and yet loving at the same time. It's like that. Okay? It's like that. Because I'm the type that's very intense. Okay? Like, I'm intense in the... Like, I'm an extreme fan kind of person. I would make... Like, if... I don't want to say it's a loyal energy, but it's obsessive. It wants to tempt. It wants to... push it forward. Okay? But it feels recognized in it. So I'm not, like, ashamed of my intensive ways. Okay? Like, I'm the intense type, but I'm not ashamed of, like, it's not the, like, this one, it's up to your face. This guy's eye contact, this guy's behaviors, this man's, like, sexual masculinity, his intentions are clear, very clear, this one. You see it. Yeah, I make you feel it. It's like that, but I still respect you. This one, I still respect you. I still feel, because you're safe. Like, I have a soft spot for you, but more than that soft spot, I desire you. It's like that. Like that. That's what. This is how I feel. It's finished. This is done. Okay, pile 2, that's it. Now, pile 3, whoever chose the Rider deck, Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this person feels towards you, okay? How do they feel towards you now, in this time, in this moment? Perhaps, could be. Okay, so what happened with this person? You have body positive. You worked out with them. You chilled with them. You went on a picnic with them. This one. And what was the intention? Power. So this one could be emotional, as it might not be. I don't know, this one. We'll see. Then we have divorce. So experiencing a breakup. The vibe they go in when they're with you, disruption. What do they want to tell you? You are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested all sort of things. Okay. We have mask, and you have self-indulgence. Message for you. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I still care about you. I have so many ways of reading this. I don't know if this is like a family member, a friend, a lover perhaps that you have. Because there's so many things. I could be a friend of yours and you're helping me regain power as a single woman, because I am experiencing a divorce, and the vibe I go with you is that you are a distraction. Like, you help me, like, change my old ways. You know, if my life was settled and I had certain like routines being in a relation, like in a marriage situation, now I'm experiencing the divorce. So you're more like a person who is helping me, you know, guiding me through this difficult time. Perhaps you could be like, you're my therapist, or you're my like mentor, you're a friend of mine who cares, you're my best friend, technically it could be. And you are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested all sort of things. Or you are a person who is helping me manifest a better lifestyle. This one, it could be more like, if you're a friend of mine, you're a family member of mine, and you're kind of like helping me. I still care about you, so I want you to know that I still care about you, and I'm very grateful for your support. You know, it's like that. And the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Like, I really don't know. But more than the passion, it's more like I'm excited that I'm getting the divorce, but then again, it's like a difficult situation because, you know, it's good and bad based on if they wanted the divorce to happen or if they did not. You know, it's like that. And with you overall, it's not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting, and then self-indulgence, and focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Is this dynamic I was definitely channeling, you know, like working, shadow working, you know, time to heal with for themselves because they're breaking up, and focusing on themselves, and you know, self-worth, etc. And a bit hiding the vulnerability, because sometimes it's not easy, you know, like talking about your weaknesses or your insecurities in a relationship. Now, it could also be that you're a new guy who's interested in them, or a new girl who's interested in them, and they're definitely divorcing somebody, and, you know, you're helping them, you know, get over the situation overall, okay? But you're giving them the power, or working out with you or spending time with you is healing to them. It's like that. So you have the Star. How do they feel? Like they're healing. They're going through a healing process. Their challenge with the Ace of Pentacles is to kind of give themselves a new beginning. The reason why is that way is the Seven of Wands. It's more like they felt like they always had to hustle for success, be it in relationships, and connected to you, how they felt in the past. It's more like you had the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups. Perhaps it could be romantic. I'll give you that one too. Initially, it's the Page of Cups with the Judgment card. Okay, and in the near future, you have the Six of Wands energy in reverse. You have the Justice card. You have the Chariot. Okay, Chariot and Justice are very similar energies somehow, even though they're not the same. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this one, overall, there is happiness, but it's hidden. There's a lot of gratitude I'm channeling connected to their feelings towards you. Okay, so I'll give you the one with the sibling first and the friend, so they will get that out of the way, and then I'm gonna give you one that it's more like you're a friend of theirs, but you're interested and you are a new love interest of theirs because they're divorcing, or you guys were in a relationship already when they were in a marriage situation, but the marriage was not working out. Okay, so this one with the Star, I'm gonna, as I said, family and friend first. So you are helping me heal. Why? So it's because it's definitely a very tough time. I'm at my weakest, or you're helping me when I'm at my weakest. And my challenge that you're also helping me out with is to kind of offer myself a new beginning here. Feel more self-confident, feel more powerful being single or divorced. You know, so in the initial phase, how I felt towards you, it's more like with you, I feel like I do have that mutual love and respect. We do have a very good friendship, family type of tie, and, you know, family sticks together till the end kind of stuff. So it's more like I'm very grateful and I love you more because you are there when I need you. Okay, the Page of Cups, it's more like I'm bringing you a little gift because, you know, I am transforming and, you know, it's really happening, the divorce. So I'm like showing you gratitude, and I'm kind of like definitely more affectionate with you, and more loving with you, because you are a family member or a friend of mine that I'm enjoying and healing with. And showing my emotions technically. And in the near future, it's more like I'm definitely learning new ways. I'm kind of like interested in learning certain things. So you're gonna see me like go to workout, like workshops with you. So I'm gonna kind of like initiate other activities that we can do as family and friends, and like get to regain my power, and my self-love, and nurture myself and accept myself and know what my truth is, so that I can kind of realign myself with my new purpose in life technically, and feel successful doing that. It's like that, this one. Now the last one, it's more romantic, perhaps, could be that you are happiness, and you could definitely be a new beginning for me. So I'm nurturing myself. I'm kind of like taking care of my emotions, and taking care of my health, and my my beauty technically. Why so? Is because getting a divorce is really not easy. Okay, there you feel good perhaps because you wanted to break up, because there was certain things that you were not able to work out with your partner, or there was an affair that happened, there was something that happened perhaps, or the relationship was dysfunctional. Could be, but overall, how they felt was more like they felt attacks, and at the time, and now they need to heal, and their challenge here is to kind of have a new beginning with you, because you were a person that was important to them. So in the past, connected to you, perhaps it was more like I fell in love with you, meanwhile I was in a relationship. Right now in the present moment with the judgment is that there is transformation, because I'm getting the divorce, and with the Page of Cups, it's more like I'm offering you my cup of love technically, and officially perhaps, because I got the divorce and I'm single technically. I'm no longer in a relationship, in a marriage. And in the present, like in the near future, it's more like I'm feeling successful. I'm feeling more like I'm aligned with my own truth, and I feel more powerful in the fact that perhaps I was in love. This one, it could be that I got the divorce because of you technically, because I felt that like you are my lucky charm, and since I've met you, I've manifested all sort of things. Could be, you'll know. But the passion, I feel, is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this, so perhaps I am getting the divorce so I can sleep with you, or so that I can kind of release my passion towards you and indulge in you technically. Could be. So this one, there's many variables, be it you guys had an affair, meanwhile they were in a marriage situation, but you wanted them to kind of show you their true love, so that they got divorced, and now they're able to kind of like show you properly that their love is pure towards you, and they're kind of like more realigned with the truth and the situation technically. Okay, so it could be like you're healing me, and like you're my new partner, as you were my partner in the past, but I was in a marriage situation, so we were having an affair technically. You'll know. Okay, so this is how they feel towards you in the present moment, okay, and in the near future. Okay, so this one, it's like that. I'm not encouraging anything, okay? Whatever it is, and I have no way of kind of like changing that, nor have I a way of discriminating someone for getting a divorce for love. Okay, so they're the people who will face the situation. They're responsible for their own stuff, and like I'm saying this for everyone out there, because I don't know who's watching me with what purpose and with what principles in life. So I'm saying it. I read this for those who needed it, and they want to know how the person feels, and for the rest, I accept everything that comes my way. Okay, so that is all. I'm not encouraging anything. I'm not saying this is right, this is wrong. It's a person's life. They make the decision. They're responsible for their own actions and decisions in life. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Have a beautiful day. Okay, now pile for whoever chose vice versa tarot. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see vice versa. How does your person feels towards you? Okay, so let me start off by doing the astrological chart because the last pile I forgot about it. Because I leave it to the end and then I forget about it before I start. So I have Capricorn, I think. This is Capricorn, is it? It's Capricorn. So we have Capricorn, Saturn, and second house, if I'm not mistaken. Is this Saturn? No, it's Jupiter. Okay, so you have Capricorn with Jupiter. And you have second house. Second house, I think, is finances, if I'm not mistaken. Finances, value, and possessions. Capricorn. It's Taurus Venus is the planet of the second house. You have Jupiter and second house. Jupiter is abundance, okay? It's like that abundant energy. It's optimistic, opportunistic. And Capricorn is intent. Okay, so this one, I'm a very rich person, okay? Like this pile, vice versa, you have a very rich person, okay? Capricorn is a workaholic, okay? It's ruled by Saturn also. Jupiter is abundance, okay? It's like, it's the house of knowledge, it's the house of abundance, it's the house of opportunities and challenges and facing them and working hard on it. It's a very flowy energy with Jupiter. It's definitely Sagittarius dynamic a bit. And then you have the second house, which is all finances. So overall, this is a very rich person. Okay, so I'll say it. I'm rich. I know how to make money. I know how to attract abundance. I'm opportunistic, I'm optimistic, and I know how to grow it. It's like Roman Empire, you know, like when money brings more money. This is the dynamic. I know how to use money to bring money. I know how to use my skills so that I can kind of optimistically, positively grow as a business owner or an entrepreneur or something of the sort, okay? And I know how to use my skills, this one. I know how to use people too, okay? Unfortunately, could be the vibe too. But in a more, you know, abundant, high learning, and expansive manner, okay? So I have a lot of knowledge, technically. I'm like that, okay? So how does this person feel towards you? This very rich person. Wealthy. They know how to make money, this one. I'm in the flow of making money. I'm like that. I attract money, this one. So how do they feel towards you? I know how to grow businesses. It's like that, this one. I know how businesses grow. I know how to, you know, like invest, sponsor, take on opportunities, interact with people. It's like that, this one. It's a bit that vibe. So what has happened between you and me? So unrequited desire. You did not satisfy my desire. What vibe do I go in when I'm kind of feeling like this towards you? Okay. Give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. Okay. So message for you is to give this person more time. Or give yourself more time. Yeah, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference could be messages that they want to say. I hope you are doing well, okay? And here is, will you leave me like the others? Other messages. I feel at home with you. I like you pretty much. I do. This one. So how do I feel towards you? You have the Seven of Swords energy. My challenge is the Queen of Cups. The reason why it's that way is the Sun card. In the initial phase, you had the Four of Cups energy. In the initial, like in the present moment, you have the Queen of Wands energy the other way. And in the near future, you have the Devil card. Oh, God. How do they feel towards you? Okay, this one perhaps there's a third party here. So this one perhaps, if you're a woman, I'm gonna read this from them, like if you're a woman here, we're gonna read this. I don't know what gender I am. I could be a man as I could be married. Okay, this one. So what has happened between you and me is that I did not sleep with you. I did not allow the seduction to happen because I had to like control myself because of my wife. You know, like I'm kind of practicing self-control connected to sexual attraction like this. So if you know I'm married, then just know that I did not satisfy you because I'm in a relationship already. I have a wife waiting for me at home, technically. So connected to you, I was more deceptive. Whatever was happening between you and me, I wish to keep it hidden, technically. Why? Because I have a son, I have a daughter, I have a child at home, and I don't want my relationship with my wife and my family to deteriorate. Because your challenge connect to me is my wife, who is very in love with me. Okay? My wife loves me a lot. She satisfies my sexual urges at home. My wife satisfies my sexual urges. In the past, connected to you with the Four of Cups, it's more like I wanted to reject you because it's like you are already like a come and go in my life. Technically, it's more like you're not my. I feel at home with you. I feel comfortable perhaps with you, but I have a wife at home. You understand? It's like I have a child at home, and my wife is sexually very active with me, this one. Because I have the Queen of Cups, and it's that energy of my wife being sexually, you know, she loves me a lot, I know it. And your challenge also here. It's my it's my blockage here connected to you. And in the present moment with the Queen of Wands energy, how I feel towards you is that perhaps you are interested in me, but you're not necessarily seducing me anymore, technically. So in the near future, it's more like my desires will be back to my wife. So this one, how they're feeling towards you is that they're not looking your way technically, because somehow they know what to value more. Like, I can't take sides, but I hope you are doing well, okay? And will you leave me like the others? Because perhaps this is work related overall. Perhaps this is your boss and you're attracted to him and you want him to sleep with you, but then again, he has a wife. He's not gonna sleep with you technically. And he feels bad that he's kind of discreetly seducing. You'll know how they're behaving. Okay, this one, it could be definitely this way, as it could be that I'm deceiving you and I am sleeping with you. I'm not satisfying your urges because I have a wife at home who is satisfying my urges. So if my wife is sexually active with me, she will feel that I'm cheating. You know, when you're sexually active with the person, you have certain set patterns. You know your person has those. So if you were to sleep with someone else, if I were to, this one is so true, because there have been documentation on this. Like, when a man cheats, a woman who's active with him will sense it. The way he kisses is different. There's like, it's like you feel the other woman in the man kind of stuff. It's the same concept with a woman too. Like, if you are sexually active with your wife and then she's sleeping with another man, and you do have a connection with your person, you have a good connection, your person loves you, he will or she will sense it, that there's something different in the way that you're kissing, there's something different in the way that you're touching them, because it's not the same routine. Something new happened, so they changed. The transformation did happen with the other person, and then they're coming back to you, which is more like to them. That's why it's a secret. If you want your husband to be loyal to you, sleep with him all the time. You never say no to him. It's the way of keeping the relation, like your husband to you technically. But this one, it's a very rich person, so I wouldn't be shocked if many people, like, you want to sleep with them. He might be attractive, or she might be attractive, whoever it is. But this one, their wife is very sexually active with them. They are sexually active with their wife too. This one. So there is seduction, there is attraction, there is flirting, there is hooking up and stuff, temptation, but third party interference. Now the third party could definitely be my wife. She is seducing me at home. Okay, so it's like that. That's the blockage for you. This, I can't go this way, but this is the vibe. Okay, so they might have a child and a wife at home, and you know, like, you are not facing me anymore because perhaps I did reject you, plain simply, and I feel that you're okay, and will you leave me like the others? Like, will you leave your job, or will you work less motivatedly because I acted that way with you, kind of stuff. It's like that, this one, okay? Will you leave the corporate company or something of the sort for that reason? Could be. Okay, so this one is like that. This is the dynamic. I don't know who I read this for. It's more specific messages for those people, but the person has faith that you're not gonna leave the business or the company just because he was not able to satisfy your desires. This one. Or perhaps it could be more business-like, this one. This one, it's more like if you flirted or you wanted something and you use flirting language just to get it, or your charming ways, you know, to get something out of me. It's more like I rejected it, and, you know, like, you're giving me the cold shoulders of it because I rejected it. And in the near future, it's more like I'm hiring somebody else because perhaps you did decide to, you know, go somewhere else, choose another company, or I kind of like, I'm busy with work, technically. I'm preoccupying myself with work, because the Devil card is the Capricorn card. Capricorn mantra is I use this one. So I'm using other people, and in the Devil cards I might always channel the Lover card, but there's change. And this one, the card that we had was like flipped the other way, as if like my distraction is focused on somebody else. So perhaps you are completely out of the picture here. It's like that. That's the situation a bit with you. Okay, so that was it. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the clarity. Now, pile 5, whoever chose the Sexual Magic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this person feel? How do they feel towards you? So before I start though, we're gonna start by the astrological chart. If you don't want to see that, you can definitely you know, fast forward a bit. But the Celtic spread is ready. So what type of person this is? So we have Ram, Sun, and 6th house. So my sun sign is Aries. So I'm an Aries. And you have number 6, which I think 6th house is work, service, and health. So I'm a very active type of person. Okay, I like to initiate things. I like to be the leader. That's how I recognize myself. I'm very action oriented. Everything is clear. Okay, so if I like to invest in things, I put the actions. If I'm interested in you, I put the actions. If I want to talk with you, I talk with you. If I want to dance with you, I dance with you. If I want to work with you, I work with you. If I want to have sex with you, I make sure that you can you understand? It's a very action oriented, taking the initiative, putting the effort kind of person, and they're very passion oriented. Okay, like if they have intentions of making money, they work hard. That's one. It's very ambitious, and it's easy for them to. It comes easily for this person, okay? To work, to do sports, you know, it could be definitely an athlete somehow. It's a businessman, but if I were a business, you'll see I'm fit. I work out. I do sports. I interact with people. I'm very like connections and all. It's definitely a person that listens well. Very attentive, very ambitious, very devoted. They know what hard work is. It's like that, this one. So it's a number 1 type of person. Number 1, meticulous in the way that they work. They're very sensitive to work, technically. Like they can micromanage, this one. They like to lead. They're very authoritative, okay? Kind of stuff. Okay, so this is who this person is, so you'll know. It's definitely an Aries. Okay, so how does this Aries man or female feels towards you? So what has happened between you and this person? A loving gaze. Okay. You had eye contact with them. And what was the purpose of that eye contact? Was to ignite passion. And you have Aries card again here. Okay, like this one, 100% an Aries energy. Okay, I could definitely be an Aries, or my the Aries connected with the sun, but in the 6th house. So it's funny. Wow, the vibe I feel towards you is magic. Okay, but there's eyes here. It's an eye also. I feel magical. I know how to seduce this one. This one, I'm a seducer. I put the actions, okay? Like, it's funny like that. I love that I can be myself around you. Okay, so just know that I love that I am myself with you. So I show you my authentic self. It's very sexual, okay? It's sexy, it's hot, it's... Wow. So health. So health issues could arise. Open up your heart. Okay, so it will help you attract more love with me. And date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Okay, this one. Whoever is here, guys, wow. Such good news, okay? Like, I'm saying it. I'm happy for you. Whoever is here. Finally, someone who is interested in dating you, or someone who you liked perhaps is interested in you, or someone you could like is interested in you. Wow. It's so exciting, okay? For me, I'm excited for you guys, okay? For myself or for you guys. Healing heart. So, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. What messages do I want to tell you? I am ascending. This one, you'll know, okay? But I don't want to kind of like sexual desire, okay? Wow, okay, like guys, I'm so out of breath. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know if this is their energy or it's my energy I'm projecting on you guys. But I'm enchanted. It's like that. But I like the fact that I am myself. You're like, with you, I can be myself. Did I give you everything? So just know how this woman or this... Okay, I'm just going to take something else because I'm ascending means nothing to me. No. What is this? I want to make it right. Okay, so this one, perhaps... messages that you need to know about this woman or this man. This might be a woman. As it might be a man. This one, it could be any gender. Because Aries men and women are equally passionate. Okay, so I know Aries women and I know Aries men. And I know that they're very, very action oriented. Okay, very action oriented. Now they could also be spiritual because you know, rams are pretty like insane. Okay, like hills and rams and salt and the fearlessness that they have. I'm ascending perhaps could mean that, you know, they're going through a phase of healing, going through a phase of healing their heart, okay? Perhaps it could be a person that was always passionate and outgoing. But they want to make it right with you. I want to make it right. I want something else, okay, guys? This one, it's, can you forgive me? You could forgive me as you might not, because I'm more action-oriented. So I don't ask for permission that much, okay? So that's where the forgiveness might come from. Like, I don't ask for permission. And I don't apologize easily. I'm kind of biting my own lips, because if you want me to apologize, I'll perhaps bite my own lips. As if, like, I will... Instead of apologizing, I would be the type that would say, I'm grateful for your forgiveness kind of stuff. I'm not going to say, I apologize for this. I'm going to kind of like reinforce the fact that I'm grateful for the fact that you are doing this with me. I'm grateful for the fact that you did forgive me. I'm grateful for the fact that you did see me, or you were attracted to me, or you allowed me to touch you, or something of the sort, or you allowed me to be present at this event when I was not invited. You know, this one I'm definitely very rebellious, okay? Like, the more you don't want me to do something, or it's scandalous for me to do things, I will do them. Specifically, if you were to tell me I can't do it, I will still do it, and I will not apologize. I'm that type of person, okay? This one, but you are, that's why you love me though. This one, it's, I do things my way, but like, you'll decide what you want to do with them. But I love that I can be myself around you. But I always impose myself on you, technically, this one. It's like that. I gave you a loving gaze because I wanted to ignite passion between you and me. It's like that. And I want to date you. I want you to ask me out on a date. That's why I was looking in your eyes. I wanted to heal my heart, okay? And I wanted to open my heart to you. It's like that. But perhaps you were discontent with me doing those things. Okay, so I'll just kind of create the Celtic spread. We'll see what else they feel towards you. But overall, they want to manifest passion. They want you to like them. They have sexual desires towards you, but we don't know how you feel towards them. Perhaps this one. So how do they feel? They want you to touch them. Okay, you'll know. Okay, this one I'm saying, if you're a guy, you ask for permission. Okay, like this one, I'm not encouraging anything. And if I'm talking about a woman here and you're a man, please just ask. Like, see if she's eager. If she's allowing you, she's kind of like giving you the eye contact and the receptivity, and she's not frowning at you, then definitely you can touch them, okay? You can touch me, whoever I am. But if you, this one, that's the thing. If you're a woman, then overall how this man feels is that they want to touch you. Okay, so it goes both gender, this one, okay? But if you're a man here and I'm talking about a woman, you make sure that you ask her first, or you see that she's giving you open body language. She's not blocking it in some way, okay? But I'm pretty sure you're discerning enough to see that much. I have faith in you, technically. So, what's my challenge here? Connect to how I feel towards you. It's the 5 of Swords, shaking things up. Okay, I want things to be fun. Okay, so okay. Then we have number 6, the Lover's card. So we have seduction. And then the Hermit, refusal. Yeah, you refused me. I feel rejected somehow. I felt like you were refusing me, this one. But the Ace of Wands, how I feel towards you again in this present time is I wanna sleep with you. And Knight of Swords. Oh my god. Okay, this is more sexual than anything. Okay, and if I'm a guy, like, how I feel, I'm more sexually, I have more sexual thoughts towards you, okay? This one, if I'm a woman also, okay, it's very attractive, okay? Like, I'm getting out of my comfort zone here and telling you that I want to date you. I want a night, like a date night with you, okay? Like, I want to get ready and sleep with you. I want it to be very passionate. I want you to touch me, okay? If I'm a woman, you're a guy, I want you to touch me. Why do I want you to touch me? So that there's seduction that happens between you and me. You know, we become lovers. And my challenge here is, how am I going to shake things up with you? Okay, how can I make this exciting for us? It's like so in the initial phase, how I felt towards you is that you did not want to sleep with me or sleeping with somebody else, and I was aware that you were sleeping with somebody else. Right now in the present moment, it's more like perhaps you're giving me an opportunity to date you, or I were dating each other and we're sleeping together, perhaps. And then in the near future, it's more like with the Knave of Swords, it's like, just know that I want you to bite me. How am I feeling that I want you to bite me? I want you to, like, this one, it's a person that is very sexual, okay? And I like sexual, I like passion, okay? Like I want you to be passionate about me. I want you to think about me day and night. It's like that. Or when we're together, like, I want you to kind of feel the fire inside of you. So if you're a man, I want to see the fire in your eyes. It's like that. Okay, just know, just be careful. Health issues could arise here. So I don't know. Like, look, I'm telling you, if you have never slept with this one, it's a woman or it's a man, just, health issues could be anything. I was going to say STD, but then again, it's not the only thing. Just know that health issues might arise in this situation, but we want you to open your heart to the situation, and you know, there's a date night that you're gonna get invited to, okay? And just know that they're healing their heart through you, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So this one, they're healing a lot of stuff, or you are healing a lot of stuff, and they love the fact that they can be themselves with you, okay? Like, this one, very simple, okay? It's a woman or man that's passionate about you. If I'm a man, I want to touch you. Why do I want to touch you? Is because I want to seduce you, okay? And I want to shake things up with you. But in the initial phase, you refused to sleep with me, or I was in a refusal, or I did not allow myself to sleep with you because I was healing my heart. I was ascending, perhaps. I was kind of like really seeing a lot of like toxic relationships in the past. So perhaps it could be that I refused you in the past. Right now, I want to sleep with you. And in the near future, I want to bite you. I want to bite your ass, or I'm like the type that gives more attention to your ass kind of stuff. So this one, they love that they can be themselves around you, and that in itself is very enough for them. They feel like, okay, this one, perhaps I fell in love at first sight with you, okay? But when I was looking at loving, I was giving you a loving gaze, is because I wanted you to be passionate about me. I wanted you to love me, technically. Okay? So it's pretty simple. I want to date you. I want you to open up your heart for me. You just know that there might be some health issues that will arise, but this person refused you because they were in toxic relationships, or, you know, because this Hermit card could be many things. It could be that I refused you, you refused me. It could be more like I was soul searching for a while, that I was not, you know, available to you the way you wanted me to be available to you. And right now, in the present moment, I definitely want to give you a try. I want to date you. I want to sleep with you. I want to make love with you. I want to make you pregnant with my child, or something of the sort if I'm a guy. And in the near future, with the biting card, you have the Knight of Swords. I want, like, this one, it's a man who is very sexual, okay? And they're very action oriented, and they don't ask for permission, technically, okay? So and they don't ask for permission because they know you accept them the way they are, technically. So in some way, they are ready to love you now, be it it's a woman or a man. Or for some of you, just know that they fell in love at first sight with you, but they refused you at the time. Now they want to sleep with you and heal with you, technically. It's like that. But start new with you, kind of stuff. Shake things up with you. But overall, what I'm focused on is more sexual energies if I'm a male. If I'm a female, I'm focusing more on the passion element. like that. Okay, so that was it, pile 5. Now pile 6, whoever chose the Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this person feels towards you? Okay, so how do they feel towards you? Before I start the Celtic spread, I'm gonna read the, astrological chart that I have here. I'm just gonna create it. So you have Aquarius 9th house with Mercury. So Mercury is overall very messenger. Okay, so it's a person that likes to communicate. They like talk way too much. Sometimes they talk way too much. It could be a positive trait as it could be a negative one. But it's a person that could be like a mastermind. They like to, okay. I could be a mastermind with Aquarius combined with Mercury. Aquarius is not really Mercury energy. Mercury is more Gemini and Virgo. Aquarius is more either Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn. They usually have knowing and they're an air sign. And then you have 9th house, which is philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. Okay. So, what you need to know about this person. So, spirituality, knowledge, and philosophy. So, overall, their life philosophy or their knowledge is very logical. Okay, so how they approach philosophy, they're more logical thinking. They're more humanitarian overall. And the way that they communicate is also that way. Okay, so their beliefs in life are more logical. Okay, so they're more the type that likes to see with their eyes instead of, like, it's like a person that uses logic more than anything. They use their mind. Like, they're not the type that goes hard when we're talking about philosophy and, knowledges. So, just know that this person is more logical, rational. They can think outside of the box. They're very innovative. Okay. Overall, knowledge-wise, if you want to know a lot of stuff, you can definitely ask this person. This person has a lot of innovative thoughts. They're up to date with the modern life. So if you were to ask them about anything, they're up to date with that. With Mercury, it's a mastermindy type of person. So it's a person that's very communicative. So they use Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. They're known in those fields, or they might have like I don't say they have a channel, this one, or they have a vlog or podcast or something of the sort where they kind of talk about innovative, cool ways of living. It's like that, this one, it's a person that has a lot of information, like, it's knowledge. Okay, so just know overall their philosophy in life is to be more rational, humanitarian, and think outside of the box, technically. But they're more logic. They don't really go emotional on knowledges. Okay, so, or the emotional side is not their I'm not gonna say cup of tea, it's just they're not emotional as a person. If they were to read things, they would read like philosophical books about open thinking. So more liberal perhaps for some part. Like, they like change elements, okay? Like, they like to work for the other generations to come. They're more, they listen to other people. They know how to approach other people. Like, they know how to talk to people. I know how to talk to people. I know how to write to people. I know how to communicate in between people. But if you want me to be compassionate, perhaps I might not be the type that's more compassionate. because I detach from emotions when we're going knowledge-wise. Okay, so this one overall, knowledge, philosophy of life, and spirituality, it's more logical ways and out of the box new ways of doing things, and like detaching yourself from your emotions, and focus more on communication and writing kind of stuff. It's like that. This person has those characteristics. So let us see, how do they feel? This one, I don't know if I can go feeling wise, but we're talking about philosophy. So ninth house was more connected with philosophy of life, spirituality, and knowledge of the person. I was in Aquarius, and you had what horoscope sign? Mercury. So not what planet. We have Mercury. Mercury is known as the messenger of God. So it's more like messages, tricks, mastermindy stuff, kind of stuff. It's more like the messenger bringer, But then again, the way you're saying the message could also change big time the outcomes of situations. Like that. So what can I tell you about their feelings? Okay, it might be hard for me to get this one, but we'll see. Okay, so challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. What has happened between you and me? You have jealousy and possessiveness. And we have here conquest. Okay, so perhaps the person might have other astrological charts that I'm not aware of, but overall, that's one thing we have to say. The vibe they go in connected to you is reflection. Messages for you, is it over? People don't believe in me. Then we have both. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. The chaser. Chaser in codependent relationships, fear of abandonment issues. Yeah, I could definitely be very possessive, okay? So, and I have abandonment issues, okay? So I don't like to be abandoned or rejected, and I need a really intense closure. That's one. You need to kind of like, you need to repeat it repetitively, tell me it's over, because I cannot seem to get the closure. Because even if you were to break up with me, I would be the chaser in the codependent relationship. I have a fear of abandonment issue. I like, if you want to break up with me, or I feel like there's other people who are flirting with you, I would be the type that's very jealous and possessive with you. I will try to manipulate you, this one. Because you have Mercury with Aquarius and, ninth house. But ninth house is also my knowledge and my philosophy in life. People have learned philosophy, but also they learn their own philosophy in life. So I could definitely be facing challenges here with you, because I'm going more reflective, because I'm masterminding this. People don't believe in me because I've been very mastermindy, perhaps. Sinister. Is it over with you and me? So how do I feel towards you? You have the King of Pentacles. My challenge in this situation is the Two of Pentacles. The reason why it's that way is the Eight of Wands. In the initial, we had the Hierophant, which is my Taurus sign here. Then you have Knight of Knight of Wands. Then we have a Strength card with 3 of Cups. I definitely want to give you another try. I want you to give me another try, perhaps this one. This could be an ex, this could be overall a person from your past, could be, okay? Could definitely be your husband too. If you're married, you'll know, okay? Now, this one, how do they feel towards you is that, okay, what happened between you and this person is that they were jealous and very possessive with you. Why were they like that with you was because they wanted you to understand that you belong to them. You belong to me, technically. So my challenge here was to kind of like juggle you or play with your mentality a bit, or kind of like or my challenge here was the other person who was perhaps you were gonna cheat. Okay, this one, it's a person that has abandonment issues, so they're afraid that another person will get you. Another person is more interesting to you than them. Like that. You have the Taurus card with the King of Pentacles too. Anyways, I was jealous and possessive because I wanted you to become mine. Or you are mine already. And how I'm feeling with the King of Pentacles, I feel entitled to you. It's like that, this one. It's a person that feels entitled to you. Why so? Because what is this? This 8 of Wands. I want you to enjoy your life with me though, this one. And then no one understands me but you. Please don't, people don't believe in me. No one understands me but you. The passion is too much. It has nothing to do with it though. I forgot this one. So I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. Okay. This one, it could be your father. It could also be your father. Okay. It could be a father figure, as it might be a husband figure, or it's a man who is your boyfriend. Okay. There's 3 different energies. Could be our father, who's more like, you know, like, is it over here? Is it over with this person? You know, like the passion is too much. No one understands me but you because I'm your father. So perhaps people don't believe in me. Perhaps your mother doesn't believe in me. You know, sometimes there's like this element of parents always fight, you know, but never means that they're gonna get a divorce. You know, it's like, and you know, like the father is seeing that there's a man who's kind of gonna get you, and you know, he's a very loving father technically, and it's not easy for him to give you to just anyone like that. I know how strong you are, my daughter, but then again, I feel very protective over you because they're my daughter technically. It's like that. So I'm not comfortable, you know, letting go of my daughter, you know. It's like that. It's more, I'm attached to my daughter technically. So there's more like a man who's interested in marrying you, or there's like a man who's kind of like, you know, like you're interested in, etc. So it's more like your dad is a bit like acting jealous and possessive with you. And how you're feeling is more like, I'm your father. Why? Because, you know, like, you are my daughter, technically. And my challenge here is how I'm going to manage this situation with this other guy. You know, it's like taking my daughter or something. And in the initial phase, it's more like I was in a more, you know, like, entitled, wise man kind of dynamic. And I'm kind of like getting to learn about this guy who's, you know, dating you. You're dating this person. And in the near future, it's more like, I see that you're strong. I know that you're strong, and I know that you're not gonna just be a plaything for this guy. Because it's more like it's a father that's very protective of you. So he doesn't want other men to play with you, technically. It's like that. This is how your dad feels about you dating this guy or this girl, whoever it is. Now, the other one, it's more, this is your husband, and overall, he's very passionate about you, and his challenge here is the other person who you might be interested in, because you're laughing with this guy or this girl, whoever it is, and, you know, it's more like, what about me, you know, like, it's more, you're not giving that attention to me, but in some ways, it's normal, because you live with them, perhaps, and you know his tendencies. And it's just that when you're meeting somebody new, it's more like you're getting to know someone new. So it's normal that you're being your authentic self. But this one feels insecure in some way, that somebody else will take you because they love you so much, you know. But they're fearing being abandoned, you know. Perhaps it is a fear of theirs. So in the initial phase with the Hierophant, it's more like he knew that you were married to him, you know, like, or you were married, you're his husband, and you guys are, you know, bound by contract, spiritual contract or church contract, whichever way you want to go, like religious contract. In the present moment, there's this element that he's feeling passionate towards you himself. And then in the near future, it's more, you know, taming his ego and celebrating with you again, okay? This one is like that, perhaps. Is it over? Perhaps, is it over with this other person? You know, it's like that, or you're kind of keeping connection going. I want you to enjoy your life. So I don't want to kind of be the reason you don't enjoy your life still. It's just that I perhaps don't like it when other men or other females get your attention more than I do. It's like that, this one. This one, there's jealousy here. But I'm reflecting, I'm thinking, like, what did I do wrong? Should I kind of like be possessive with you again? But overall, I want you to want me, okay? I don't want you to divorce me or something. I don't want other men, like, I don't want to see you smile at other people, but then again, I cannot be that selfish, you know? And the passion is too much. So perhaps with this other guy, the passion was too much, or this other girl, the passion was, you know, sometimes when you're enjoying yourself, you have good chemistry with another person. That's not your husband or your wife, but your husband and your wife starts kind of like, okay, who's it? What is going on? Am I missing out on something? You know, because I don't see you that much, or you don't give me that smile, but I'm not the other person, right, that made you smile or made you laugh or you were interested in, because you live with me, technically. It's like that. So no one understands me but you, but I want you to remember, like, nobody understands me but you, and people don't believe in me, technically. So perhaps I'm not in a good vibe these days. So I'm kind of feeling more like inferior to you somehow in the relationship. Why would you be with someone like me, but then I want you to be with me? It's like that. So is it over with the other person, you know? And I want you to enjoy your life still. It's just that I want you to stay mine, like that. Okay? So this one is like that. The challenge, though, it's more like make a decision, work on inner healing. Like, I need to work on my inner healing, as you might need to work on your own inner healing, you know? Connected to your husband here. Now, then we also have the King of Pentacles being No, this one is the husband, and it's a husband material. Overall, it's the husband. I don't have a single man here. I'm sorry. I don't have a single man. Because it's your husband that wants you to love him again. It's like that. That's the vibe. I can't seem to get another one. Whoever it was, choose another pile. Perhaps another video altogether. But I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just, you know, as I mentioned, like, imagine you were, like, I was the person who's talking with another person, and I'm smiling and having fun and stuff like that. But you're not feeling good in life, technically. Something has, like, you're in a more, like, things are not flowing your way, and you know that you have certain challenges you need to overcome as a woman or a man. And this is your husband or your wife, and you're seeing your husband and your wife interacting with somebody else, and it's fun. The chemistry is good. You see like they're having fun, etc. But then again, how would you feel? Jealous and possessive, right? Because it's your husband or it's your wife, technically. And you want to keep them, right? It's not like you want somebody else to come and get them. So it's more that dynamic that is happening because he's reflecting. So you're just going to reflect a bit. But then again, it's not something serious. It's just, you know, it's you're meeting somebody else. And it's normal to feel this way, I find. A bit. Okay, I'm not saying it's normal that it happens often. No. But in some ways, sometimes, you know, it's when you don't feel in your best self and you're kind of in a social environment and you know, you feel low in vibration, and then you see like your husband or your partner is meeting somebody else and they seem to be having fun out of nowhere. But it's good to meet new people because it is necessary in the growth of a relationship. You need to grow up as a man in both individuals and mend the problems, deal with the problems every day, because you know no relationship is perfect, and it's important to allow each other certain types of freedom, and it's healthy to feel jealous and possessive when you love someone. You show your person that you want them to love you by being jealous or possessive about them. That's how you show your partner that you need their attention on you. You need their, well, not in a codependent way, as if like, it's just that you want them to show you this because you want to keep the connection going, right? It's very important to communicate and not repress certain emotions. Technically. It's like that. Okay, so that's all that I had for you guys. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys some kind of insight. And I will see you on my next video, which will be uploaded sooner or later. And if you want 22 free readings, if you want to try your luck, then I'm telling you, I mean, my channel needs to arrive to a certain amount of subscribers. Once we hit that one, then the first come first serve 22 free reading kind of contest will begin, but we're not there yet, not in this time when I'm kind of doing this, but hopefully it will get there. So 22 free readings once my channel hits 6,300 subscribers. Okay, willing subscribers, of course. So on that note, I'm gonna leave you guys and see you on my next video. Bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, work hard on your passions and your habits, put the effort there. We can do it. Bye.